It's the IMO pod with 3 young kings. Sukali, DT and Uzi on this. In my opinion, we're the pod of the year. We mix the banter with the edutainment. Sukali, you know, be the girl them sugar. Don't talk DT, designate driver. Tumi Susa, Uzi takes it too far. You never know how far you can go if you don't try. We and them boys, we're not cohesive.
Alright, cool. You would say it's your insecurity, it's not.
It is. If you're telling the truth, why do you care?
I don't know. That's his favorite one. Don't be. I just say it.
Anyway. All right. So.
God's sake.
Anyway, so you had a partner at the time. That
Yes.
got you, like, how does that work? Like, was it just you two doing
It didn't work. He broke up with me a week later.
What?
Why?
After I was broadcasted all over
Exactly.
the
And he said,
interweb.
yeah, exactly, right.
That's literally what I put in my text to him. He done me by text as well. I was like, imagine.
Ah, no class, no decorum.
But he wore a wig, so that's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
what? As in he was bald?
No, he wore like a hair system.
Ooh.
So that was
interesting.
that was my angry text.
Ooh,
You wear a wig.
I like this. This is bang.
Did you ever snatch it off during intercourse?
No, it was
Glued down.
Yeah,
Okay.
and he hid it from me, and I found out.
Oh, I like the way this is going.
I'm a
This is
Scorpio.
beautiful.
I'm like Inspector someone.
I could tell.
Yeah.
You know,
Did
you told us. Yeah.
inspect us before you came. Was there anything?
No, I actually didn't.
Oh.
Normally
that's
I would
good.
do my due diligence. I thought, no, I'm just going blind.
Wow, that's dope. That's good.
All right, so you're in a relationship now, though.
I am, yes.
Is he in your content?
He is, yeah.
Okay, is it only
Wow.
him, or do you ever?
So
other
Yeah.
I've been very lucky. When I've been single, I've collabed with other male creators. Everyone's got sexual health certification. Like a lot of people think, oh, you know, you're dirty because you do OnlyFans and you collab. We're like the cleanest people ever. We go to the clinic every 2 weeks. We get our certs. We're very safe. So yeah, I filmed with other male creators, female creators, and then partners. And he films with me now. He's very supportive, very open.
Wonderful. So only him now, or do you still?
Only him,
will
and
you
then
still
and
collab with
girls, but I won't collab with other guys.
Oh, okay.
Out of respect.
That's it. Oh,
But
that's
he
sick.
doesn't mind the women.
No.
But
Why would he
other
mind?
I don't think he'd even care if it was guys, to be honest, but I don't
Well, you
really
just
do
don't
that.
want to. Wow,
Yeah.
that's dope.
I'll probably start crying.
Wow, that's really dope.
I'm very, like, energy exchange. Like, yeah.
And
Wow.
like, you know, sometimes like when I go to work, like I might have
said when I go to work.
hear me out. I may have a stressful day.
Yeah.
I may be not feeling well. I might call in sick. How is it
love
like
this.
being a content creator on OnlyFans when you're having a bad day but you need to produce content? You just go for it.
This is the thing. It takes a massive toll on your mental health,
That's
and
what
I
I'm
think
gonna
that's
say.
a big subject that people think, oh, I'm going to start an OnlyFans, I'm going to make loads of money. Okay, that's fine, but you're a photographer, a sound expert, lighting expert, you do all
Editor.
your admin,
Yeah.
editor. You've got to produce the content, edit the content, buy all the stuff, be
Jesus
creative.
Christ.
You've got to have
Yeah.
different scripts all the time. Like you know, and you've got hundreds and thousands, if not thousands of men and women that are buying your content. It could be custom content. You've got to literally be jack of all trades.
Wow, yeah.
Or you can specify is that the word? No.
Yeah,
Specialize in a specific fetish or type of content. So yeah, it's a very broad spectrum.
That's hard, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
lot of work.
But then how does it like? How do you deal with having a bad day and still having to produce content?
I'm very lucky. Like I've suffered with mental health for a very, very long time since I was young.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right. But yeah, my subs are very loyal and they're very understanding. If I'm having an off day, I'll tell them, and they send me flowers. Like they'll send me flowers, they'll buy me gifts off my wish list. Like they're honestly, people think if you subscribe to OnlyFans and you're seedy, you know, they'll think, oh, you know, you got all these old men and that. They're not. They are the most respectful, loving people.
It's like a little community.
Yeah, it is a community, and they've bought me stuff for my house. They've helped me, you know, like they have given me this life that I'm very blessed and lucky to have, that I wouldn't have had if I was working a 9 to 5 in an office. Like I would not
Like me.
have been able to. It's okay.
It's all right, brokey. It's okay.
You know, you got a podcast. You've got all this cool stuff going on.
I mean, you have these other little stuff going. There's little talk stuff.
No, but I wouldn't have been able to buy a house if it wasn't for
them.
But I've sold my soul to do that.
And how does that impact your mental knowing that then? Do you care? Do you regret it? Or are you happy with the decision
I
you
don't.
made?
I don't. My parents adore me. They know what I do for a living. They're old as well. They're like 73 and 81.
Oh, wow, yeah.
So, and they live in the house that I bought. So I look after them.
So it's almost like, look, listen, yeah, boom.
You're the landlord.
Yeah,
They can't say much.
Can you be quiet?
Yeah.
I've got to film.
Oh, what? Are they sometimes in the house when you're filming?
My mum works from home. She works full time still. My dad's retired. So
You not
he's
kick her out? I'm like, you lot gotta take a stroll until I finish this content.
They're old. No, I do say get out sometimes.
Yeah.
Or I get to go and shoot on location. So I book a
Ah.
hotel and
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get to
yeah,
stay
yeah,
out
yeah,
with my
that's true.
partner.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, yeah.
you know, make a nice evening of it. So there's but then you're spending money to make money. So
Yeah, that's true.
Not to go too much into your mental health struggle because I know that might be personal.
No, it's
but
fine. Honestly, I'm
how
really
do
open
you,
about it.
Where do you go? Because like I may go to like at work they'll have like mental health people and obviously you work for it. Like who do you go to when you're having those struggles?
Nobody.
Oh.
I've got this industry. We are a very close knit community. We're very lucky. We've all got each other's backs. We've all been through some sort of trauma, which has led us to be in the sex industry. So a lot of things you'll find with girls and guys in the industry. There's a lot of history of sexual abuse, domestic violence, assault, broken homes. You know, we've all been through something. Everyone's been through something, but a lot of the people in the industry have suffered some sort of sexual trauma or abuse or something pretty bad. And the way that they've reacted to that is by going into the sex industry. That was the case for me as well.
Oh, okay.
I won't go into detail. There's no point. But and I became very hypersexual, where I was constantly having sex, but I was drunk when I was doing it, so I didn't remember. Which made it worse. And then I went through a period where I didn't want to be touched at all, and it would trigger me and it would send me loopy for a very, very long time. And then being in this industry, strangely, I've made peace with it because it's on my terms. It's my body. I can push my limits if I want to, or I can say, nope, don't want to do that. So you sort of become the pilot of your own life. It's very empowering. So yeah, if I have a bad mental health day, I think, do you know what? I'm just going to take the day for myself, have a nice hot bath, go for a dog walk, like have some me time.
You've kind of like created like your own sort of like safe space.
Yeah,
basically. Your own
my room is my
routine.
safe space.
Yeah, your routine of getting over. And then, so quick question, right? So do you think there's something else you could have done if not this?
To be honest, I trained in semi-permanent makeup as well, so I've used my money to invest in myself, which is another thing. If someone is watching this and they want to do this, invest in yourself. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Build a business, make plans, have investments. So yeah, I've been doing this 5 years now. I'm very happy doing it. I do page 3 and stuff, so I do my glamour side of things as well. So it's not just solely focused on OnlyFans. It's spread out across the industry. There's loads of other little avenues you can go down. So, I don't know what I would be doing. I just feel really comfortable and safe in the environment that I'm in. And there's no expiry date. People go, you're not going to have your looks forever. Have you heard of MILFs? Like, there's categories for older women. It's not, it's the oldest, it's the oldest profession. It's not going anywhere. That's true. So,
that is very true.
Because that was going to be my next question about what's the end game? Because obviously, you're gonna get older. Do you have a pension? But then you just said it like.
I have investments, assets, things like that. So I'll invest in things that will either make me money or I can keep. If I needed to, I can sell it. So I've got plans in place. Yeah,
I think to that as well. Yeah, just a little bit. So do you think you'd ever, in your mind, do you think you have in your mind that, okay, once I hit this stage or whatever, I'm out? Do you have that, or
I did have a 5-year plan. My 5-year plan was to buy my house, which I've done, do my semi-permanent makeup, which I've done, nearly finished. But I get bored of it because it's like the same thing all the time. So I'm like, I could just do my job now and earn what I can earn without having to put in all the hours. So it's quite hard to find something else that's satisfying.
Satisfies that, yeah.
So I think I want to have a family. I want to settle down at some point. Pregnancy fetish is a huge thing, so I'll hopefully rake it in during that period, and then I'll probably chill for a bit. Probably chill for a bit and be a stay-at-home mom.
I got one. Yeah. So in terms of like finding partners,
yeah.
How does that work? Because obviously
it's hard.
You sort of need to be with someone that's sort of in that sort of line of work.
Yeah.
So how does that work for you?
It's hard. I mean, everybody has this, I feel like it was such a fantasy thing at some point where it's like, oh, my girlfriend does this, she's hot, she films all this stuff, she's always in nice lingerie. The novelty wears off because she's doing all those things, but she's also talking to thousands of men and satisfying their needs. So you have to have that balance where you can juggle being with your partner and having an off switch and having work you where you become this persona, which is why I have a stage name. Most people have a stage name, so I can differentiate between Emily and Emily. So,
and then obviously having the partner that a type of man that just doesn't care about those type of things, isn't it?
Yeah. So my partner now is very open. He always has been. He always has been. I mean, it's so common. And I was like, what? He always has been. He's secure in himself. He's just a great guy. But I've been with other people that have loved the fantasy, and then actually it's made them very insecure. Whether it be because I was earning more money than them, or they didn't like that I was talking to other men, or I had men sending me gifts. I can understand why it would be hard, but it's not for everybody. It's not an easy thing to have to deal with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you just spoke on pregnancy fetish. Are you telling me that is performing while pregnant?
Yeah, pictures while pregnant, performing while pregnant, the big round belly, the milk, the lot.
So will you be performing with your husband or your partner and other women, or just him when you're pregnant?
Probably just him. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think other women would be into that. Really, it's a bit of a weird thing, isn't it?
Okay. Because the question I wanted to ask,
It's very intimate. It's a very personal thing.
Exactly. The question I wanted to ask, because I can't name names, but I know someone that someone very close had a scenario. Do you think? What's your opinion on? Would you have sexual intercourse while pregnant with a man that's not the one that impregnated you?
No.
Right.
Not unless it's something that my partner wanted.
No,
but
say
if you
you
wanted your
let's say
partner.
you broke.
Okay.
Like, look, boom, your partner, you was with your partner, you got pregnant, whatever's happened, you broken up now.
And I'm pregnant, but I want to have sex. Do I have sex with another man?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't know until it got to that moment, because your hormones are all over the place. Some women love their pregnancy body and they embrace it. Some people absolutely hate it. So I might really want to have sex, but I also might be like, don't touch me. Yeah. So not on camera though.
Yeah. Okay. So you think it's not the part of being, is it acceptable or not? It's just mainly your thing coming from the angle of how you would feel, how you feel at the time.
I think just me personally, I wouldn't do it. I don't think I would anyway.
But you don't think there's anything wrong in it if someone else does it?
No, I don't think so.
Right. Okay.
So
each to their own.
Just wanted to ask.
Fair enough. So speaking on that theme of children now, do you want to have kids?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I can't wait to be a mum.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So how have you planned how you're
How's
going
that
to,
look?
because obviously if you have daughters, how will that impact them? Like,
They will be locked in a room for life. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, and then also if you have sons now, growing up, you know, your mum's on the internet bullying and stuff like that. Do you ever think about how this will impact your children?
I love this question because I've had people on TikTok giving me aggro
Now you get to answer it.
about my unborn, invisible,
Imagine,
theoretical
Your
child.
hypothetical, yeah.
And
Now you get
by
to
the time my child's
deal
old
with
enough
them.
to go to school and see the internet, I won't exist. There's a million other people waiting to replace me in this industry. I have a stage name. For that exact reason, I can wipe all traces of myself off the web with a GDPR agent, which a lot of us girls have. They remove leaked content from the internet, search bars, pictures, the lot.
Didn't know
A
this.
GDPR agent.
Yeah. What does GDPR stand for?
Yeah, you're right.
Group.
No,
Whoa.
not group.
We should know this.
No.
I should know this.
Because you're the HR professional.
GDPR laws is like
I know the laws, but I
distributing
didn't.
people's
And we know the
stuff,
laws,
innit?
but it's just the.
GDPR. Let me see.
I wanted to say
general
gross
distribution of,
domestic.
like, people's-
I wanted to
Yeah,
say
data protection. There you
General data
the
protection
protection
regulation.
regulation.
So,
Yeah.
so you can, if people steal my content, it's illegal, and I could prosecute, but it's just a whole thing.
It's a headache.
No one could be asked with. And is that person going to be prosecuted? Probably not. You know, there's worse things going on in the world. Shouldn't look at it like that, but that's how it is.
But so you think with that everything all is covered, basically all the bases are covered? Because Kim, the reason why I'm sure with your question, like with Kim K, she's still. I remember, I don't know if you saw it, like, was like a few months ago where I don't know, she was talking on a program when her son, was it his son?
He was playing Roblox or something.
Yeah,
and
Roblox.
an advert
and then came up for a sex tape. Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
even
not Kim K though. No one's gonna want to see my sex tapes.
How
you'd
do
be
you know?
surprised.
How do you know?
Exactly. 'Cause the point I'm making is, you see how
I am Kim K.
exactly. You see how powerful she is, all the connection, everything. And I know they've tried to, wipe everything off, but
Yeah.
still, it's out there.
There's always gonna
It's
be one
still-
weirdo with a USB stick.
Exactly,
Do you know
my
what I mean?
point. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think I'm that popular. Like if I'd gone into mainstream porn,
Yeah.
Then you'd be
which was
worried.
asked of me, but a lot of girls turn down mainstream porn purely on the fact that they do not own the rights to their content. So once
Right.
you've done that, once you've done Fake Taxi, it is out there.
Out there,
You
yeah.
can never get that back.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
look at mommy. 50 years ago.
You
like,
don't want
So
that,
do,
yeah.
do you let your kid, like, when they get to a certain age, like, say
I
they
would-
find,
I would be
would you let
honest.
them, okay, like,
I would be
you
honest.
want
I'd
to-
say I was a glamour model. This is what I did. Here's the pictures of me in the newspaper. I got my boobs out. I did other bits, and this has provided the life that you have. So you're welcome.
So you're
No,
welcome.
they will be grateful for everything they have, and they won't be closed-minded. And I feel like the way that the world is going now, with gender and just sexual, everything is sexual at the moment. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah, that's
it's
what- everything's
everywhere in your
sexualised,
face.
yeah,
Everything
yeah,
is in
yeah.
your face. I don't think it would be a massive issue. I think we're in a transition period now, so in the future, I really don't think it's going to be frowned upon
Yeah.
as it is now.
Yeah, I think the main thing for me
I
is
hope
like
not anyway.
exactly. I think the main thing for me is like I think with kids anyways mainly is being transparent, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I think just bringing them along on that journey, letting them know, look, listen. And obviously you have your story as well, especially how what you went through and how you ended up where you
Yeah.
how you ended up there and all that. And as long as you're transparent and you're open with them and they know, I don't think kids have issues. I think it's when it's hidden. And then they have to find out
Do
from
you know what
from
the-
a friend in school or something like
yeah,
that.
that's the thing. But the funny thing is as well, I've got so many male friends that do OnlyFans, and they don't get asked these questions. It always gets directed to the women. What about your children? That's fine.
No,
but
but I
what
think-
about their dad? His wang's all over the web.
But
No one-
I think men is not as popularized though.
I think-
don't know of a guy that's got.
I think, do you know what,
OnlyFans.
this could be an argument, not an argument, but a discussion and an argument that could go on for a very long time, because the way women are over-sexualized and then oppressed for it is mad. Men are like given the big up for doing stuff, and
Wow.
women get called names, and it's just one of those things that I don't think there's ever going to be balance, unfortunately.
It is
I
what it
wish,
is, isn't it?
I wish, they say, oh, it's a man's world, and it's like, is it though? Because women are like dominating career scenes.
I don't think it's a man's world though.
It's
I don't
our
think
world
that-
now.
But that's how it was years
Yeah,
ago before women
before.
got rights, and now it's it's.
I think we have small.
It's-
Let us have this small imbalance. Can we just have this small?
I feel
one?
like it will be an imbalance for a very long time. Like you see countries that are going backwards. The US, they're going backwards.
They are
Like
going
with
backwards.
abortion.
with the
laws, it's-
abortion.
Yeah, and it's terrible. And I just so that's a whole other discussion.
Yeah,
So
'cause
before, let me just move on. I just want to clarify. So, if you were to have a daughter, and she grew up and then wanted to do OnlyFans, would you be okay with it?
I would.
Okay.
She can, as long as she's safe and is streetwise. Go for
Why
it.
not?
If that's what you want to do, go for it. I'm hoping that they wouldn't have to do that. I'm hoping that they would have other options.
I'm also
Like-
hoping because I think
do you
I
know
would
what?
die. I
The
would
whole-
die.
the
if
whole-
my
Hey,
daughter-
my heart attack.
If my daughter
Heart
came
attack.
to that,
The reason I think a lot of things led to me ending up doing that. I left college. I left school early because I was bullied. I went to college. I did hairdressing. I didn't want to do hairdressing. That wasn't what I wanted to do. I wanted to do psychology. Weirdly.
Wow.
well, you're good at.
Exactly.
love it.
Right.
I love it.
Exactly. You're really good.
And and I think I would have ended up on a very different path if I'd stayed at school, and things were different for me back then. But you can go on for years talking about that, can't you? If things were different. But I am where I am now. This is the path
This
that
is
I'm
the
on.
path.
Yeah.
You've accepted it.
I can go back to school. I can go back to uni. Do you know what I mean? Like,
That
I
is
can
true. That is true.
It's not taken from you forever. There's
very
other
true.
options. So
I think as long as you own it, I think it's when people struggle accepting that this is what I do and this is what it is. It sounds like
Some people
you've
have
made
no
that.
choice.
Yeah.
and I think that's another thing. You've got single mums that don't have anything. They have no money. They've got nowhere to live, and they either go to like escorting if they have the option, or OnlyFans or webcamming, and it's helped so many women and so many men get a roof over their head, get out of relationships that have been toxic for them. The same with, I'm sure this is the same for guys.
It's been good
But
for you.
it's
You bought a house.
sex work has given a lot of people a lot of options, including myself. So I'm grateful for it, even with all the stigma that comes with it. I'll take that.
So, in terms of taking that, one very popular question that has been an age-old question, and I feel like you're in a position to tell us:
To answer.
does size matter?
Of course it does.
Wow, she laughed, you know.
I would be lying if I said it didn't. It helps, but there is also such a thing as it being too big.
What is too
Right.
I don't know what too big is, but it.
Why are you adjusting your crotch?
Can I smell it now? Yeah, no,
So it does matter.
It helps.
Because I'm wondering, like, if you've gone through a lot of sexual partners, you're gonna get to a point where maybe number 25 was bigger than number 36. So when you're with number 36, you're like, this isn't cutting it because I've had 20 inches or however many inches, number 30.
Dildos.
Hey,
Wow.
see? That's
No,
why now you're gonna mess with my insecurity.
No, I think, in all honesty, size doesn't matter. If you're attracted to somebody, you've got a physical connection, you can figure things out, you know? There's other stuff you can do. It's not the end of the world. It does, obviously, you have to have a healthy sex life, I think, to have a successful relationship.
100%.
But I don't think it's the be-all and end-all, really.
And I think with women, is a lot mental, how you feel, and all of that stuff comes into play, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm a big energy person. I've been with people that are average. I've not really been with anyone that's been small. I've been very lucky. Thank you, dick gods.
You better touch wood because
She said exactly right.
your next one might be.
No, there's not
Micro.
going to be a next one.
She
Oh,
said,
yeah, you only do men.
Hey,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
said,
yeah.
she said, thank you,
I mean, you
dick
only do your
God.
Sorry, messy Lord.
But, no.
So, so when in terms of, sorry, I'm still thinking about the fact that what you just said.
Which bit?
I don't know what to say. When you performed in the past, obviously now you only perform with your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a bad, like, he's like, no, this guy's dead. Like, he's not. It's always been great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you never acted. Have you ever faked orgasm?
Every woman's faked an orgasm, and I'd be lying if they said they hadn't.
Are you cocksure?
100%.
Whoa, this is true.
100%. Did
This
you
is
know? I'm going to
true.
chuck some facts at you now, okay? I got photographic memory. This is the only reason I remember this. So, women who have had sex with women on a one-night stand, 67% of them have had a legitimate orgasm. Women on women.
Orgasm.
Women with men have had 7%.
And that's because most women
Men can't find the
orgasm-
clit.
Yeah, the clitoris. Most women orgasm through the clitoris stimulation, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think women are just gentle.
Yeah.
They know their own body, so I suppose it's easier for women on women. But yeah, women are complex creatures.
Yep.
We're very complex. Our bodies
You
are
need
all
to
different.
learn their bodies.
Yeah, and even if you know the science behind it, the anatomy, if you're not vibing, it's not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
You can be tense. You can be It's just not
Why are you saying it's true? Do you know what? This dude is always tense. He's always
tense.
tense.
It's a lot. It can be a lot.
So
like,
when you're faking, why do you? Are you dramatic with it then? Are you like scream like?
no.
I prefer you just lay there.
I feel like somebody's doing their homework for their own
I
self.
saw a meme the other day, and it was like, imagine someone going down on you and you yelling out "boring" at the top of your lungs. Could you imagine? Imagine you were
I'll
going down
grab
on
my
a girl
bags,
and
whoever she's
she
and I'm leaving.
screamed boring.
No,
like,
that is
I'm
rude.
leaving.
and I think that comes again to being with a partner. If you're in a relationship, it takes a while to find your groove,
100.
and then you can have that conversation, babe, a little lower, to the left, do
Yeah,
it like this,
yeah,
and you can have
yeah.
that conversation without being awkward. If it's a one night stand, just get out.
Get in and
Yeah.
get out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
get in, get
yeah,
out.
yeah.
You might enjoy it, you might not. And on the odd occasion that you do have that chemistry, you can have wild sex, and that's all that it will be. But
Wild sex. You like jungle sex?
Jungle.
Yeah. So you know, in America especially, they love to eat the groceries, eat us.
yeah,
Is that like? Because now
I do that, but I'm very picky with who I've done it. I've only done it with 4 guys.
And why are you picky?
Because it's someone's bumhole.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but us is
It's a
us.
sweaty
He said
orifice.
He said arse is arse.
It's a sweaty orifice.
Have you? I'm sure you've had it done to you before.
Yeah, I don't mind it, but I'm very like, it has to be in the moment with a certain person. It can't just be anyone.
What I don't understand about it is what is the purpose? Like, why are we doing too much? What am I doing it?
It
I could
feels
just.
like- Yeah, but for guys, you have a G-spot in your butt.
Is that true though?
Yes.
I mean, it's
It's
scientifically
literally
proven.
science.
Yeah, it's literally
It's
scientific.
scientifically proven.
Yeah,
scientifically
yeah.
Okay,
proven.
we're going to read that journal because
It is. It
Yeah,
is.
I've
you've
yet
got
to
your
see-
G-spot in your bum, so
Yeah, but it's one that I will never find out in Jesus' name. I'll never find out.
it's a big thing for guys. A lot of people are like, nope, but then they expect a woman to do it. So
to do what? To eat their ass.
no, I'm just gonna go straight in and say anal.
Oh no, like guys like to just directly do it to a woman, isn't it? That's what you mean.
It's not even a conversation.
But
But
even
it's
though-
like, oh, it's so casual.
Yeah,
But if you
'cause-
were to say, let me do it to you, they'd be like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because where will my legs be when you're doing this thing?
You could
Will
be
I
on-
have my legs up
you
in
could
the
be on all
air?
fours. You could be on a chair.
Do you
You
know
could
what
be
it
on the floor.
is? You know what it is with the way
On the chest.
the
On
way
the chair. If you were there now and
Oh.
you pinned your legs back and I was on the floor,
Nah,
that
he's
could be a
done.
thing.
Pin my legs.
He
I
is
mean, don't do it now.
he is
jeans.
written off as a
Can't
man.
even like it,
It's just
man.
because listen, yeah.
It
it's,
can be. It,
was
it
just about
looks
to let
very
him smell his
emasculated.
crotch.
No,
like,
it's not by looking. the
You're
man,
an
hims-
idiot.
the man himself is like I don't see how like just because of the way the whole ecosystem is set up.
for a man.
Yeah, like just putting yourself in certain situation is just you can't come back from it. For most
Well,
men,
vulnerable
for most
position.
men.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, being
Very
on,
vulnerable.
But a lot of people will tell you like it's an insecurity thing.
being, on
No.
all, being on all fours
It's not about being
is
insecure.
a bit strange for a man.
Thank
It
you,
looks-
Am I a
is.
dog? Am I a
No,
Rottweiler?
no,
And I'm
but
kind of
what-
telling
well,
you.
But what I'm saying, what I'm
And
saying-
am
Emily,
I a dog?
and Emily, that's the point I'm making. Being on like is not just looking in like we are all guards are down because as a man you can't attack nobody with your two legs up in the air, bro,
can't,
or
especially
all
if I'm
falls
holding
down.
them.
Yeah, exactly. you have full control at that point.
No, but
Yeah,
what
but this is the point. If you want to do that or you want to explore that, it's going to be with somebody that you trust.
you trust.
The most I'm going is you can chain me
What
to
if
the bed.
she surprise attacked you?
That one,
You
but
can-
that one
I was like,
traumatized me.
Surprise! No, it's done. You can't
But wait,
surprise
but
me.
what I'm
It's
saying
done.
to you, wait.
What
So
if she-
you think,
The party done.
What if
Wait,
she's
wait.
giving you a blowy and then she literally just goes,
okay.
I'll like, was that by accident? If it said yes, okay, carry on.
You'll
Don't let it happen
never
again.
know.
I'm like, don't let it happen again.
So let me ask you. So you think you being chained, you're not in a vulnerable position,
No, that's what I just said. I said the most I'm going is that.
but you're still in a vulnerable position once you've allowed.
I have got
another
the most
individual to
hilarious
chain you.
images of you kicking your legs, like,
You know that?
going absolutely with your arms stuck.
No. The moment you let somebody chain you,
You're
you're in
finished.
a vulnerable position.
No, I hear
Because
that.
all I need to do, or they need to do, is tie this leg. They eat your booty, lock it there, and then wait.
No,
What you gonna do?
Here's the thing.
And you enjoy it.
Eh, what you
No,
gonna do?
no. Here's not the thing though. No.
I
would never let.
if I catch you.
I've never ever had. I've never ever let no one tie my legs. You can tie my arms and
please,
everything,
could
but not
you
my
tell me
legs.
that?
But it's the same. If they chain you,
No,
like
no,
this,
no,
you
but-
become vulnerable.
On God, listen to me, yeah. I don't know how it
Oh, he
is.
said on God.
I've developed this
why you're
skill,
letting
yeah.
God into
I don't know why I am. God forgive me, but the truth is, I can do some amazing stuff with my feet. It's crazy. I don't wanna get into it,
Yeah,
but
let's
you know
not
what?
get
I
into
can
it.
do. I can do a mad.
Let's not get into it.
I can do a mad thing with my
I'm doing,
feet. I don't know what it
she's
is.
waving something at me.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, we've got
We
a
got something
special gift
for you.
Does she have to
for-
open it now?
Yeah.
Okay,
Ooh.
you open
Do we
it.
have
Yeah.
something to cut?
Whilst I'm
No
asking
one's
you.
it's
ever
quite
given me a
heavy, yeah?
gift. I
Yeah,
feel
you
so,
are.
that's so
Yeah.
heavy.
And
Like,
we've
Even your boyfriend.
And we've never given
my
no,
boyfriend-
we've never given nobody a gift either. You're the first.
oh
So.
my god, thank you.
We want our other guests to feel.
be
so-
upset.
Ooh,
Hang on.
They will
apologies.
say they were not
why
at
you're
the
opening
Let's
this,
cut that part out.
I'm probably gonna need some assistance with
But
this.
bro, they know we ain't giving them nothing. What's wrong with you? Like they
there's like a
can't
lot of
see
ribbons.
this.
Which one do you pull?
I can pull anything.
Okay, Sukali, can you behave yourself, please? Even you, man, you guys are too close over there. I think we need to
Sorry.
While
arrange.
we're opening this, I want to ask you. So there was a video that went viral. A guy spent money on a girl, like gave her bare money, then he flew her out, booked her hotel and everything.
Yeah.
And then she didn't want to have intercourse with
Sukali,
him.
you're struggling over
So
there.
he filmed her, put her on blast and stuff. Yeah. Now, obviously, you do OnlyFans.
I saw that
stuff.
video. That was
I
mad.
know you have a
I've not
partner
seen this.
now.
I need to see this.
Yeah, I'll show it. To
We'll
you.
show
I know
you
you
after.
you have a partner now.
Yeah.
But let's say you didn't, and a guy obviously knows what you do.
I get offered this a lot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. A guy knows what you do, takes you on a date, but obviously you're not down.
Yeah.
Would you feel like,
Obligated.
yeah, because obviously you're OnlyFans, and he's thinking, bruv, you do this.
This is This is like part of the problem is that people think that because we do our job, we owe them that.
Yeah.
And
Right.
we're going to be okay, and we're going to be loose, and we're just going to put it out there. Had an instance with that in Amsterdam. Actually, met some really cool guys, lovely guys from London. And when they found out we had boyfriends, they got up from the table and left us with the bill. And we were like, "What the actual?" So we exchanged numbers. I was like, "Let's meet up in London. We'll go for drinks." And he was getting all lippy, angry, and I was like, "Ew, what is this? You're not my boyfriend. Like, why are you talking to me like that?" They got up, left. £400 bill, right? I was like, "You transfer me the money now."
Oh man.
I was like, "Why are you getting annoyed at us? Like,
Wow.
why? Yeah, but you do OnlyFans." Yeah, and we're very nice
So
people.
what? Exactly. Yeah.
We're
yeah,
friendly
yeah.
girls. Like, we get on with everyone.
So basically,
So I feel
men
like-
shouldn't expect.
No, but I feel like that if someone's flying you out and paying for a hotel, that should be a conversation anyway. You want to fly me out? Fine. I have
But
dinner
you
with
should
whatever,
know-
but I am not putting out.
It should be. So you think it should
100%.
have been
It's a-
discussed already? Like
Yes,
you know what going on in it.
100%.
Don't
Gifts-
just assume.
Gifts are a form of sexual currency, the same as you go to a bar. If a man buys you a drink, they probably want something in return, whether it be your time or anything. It is a form of sexual currency.
100%.
That's dope, because
God bless you.
I was gonna say, because that's true. I was gonna say that back in the days, right? Because times have changed now. But I remember back in the days, like older people will tell you, don't accept. Like I remember there was don't accept nothing from a man. Nothing is free
'Cause they
because
follow- they follow
there's
you around for the rest
something
of the night.
exactly. There's an expectation.
They
So-
literally do not go away.
So you still believe that is the? Do you still agree with that? Like, don't accept like freebies and stuff like that. And
No,
like, you know,
I feel like if you're on the market, you want to have a conversation, you're open
Cool.
to meeting somebody, fine,
Fine.
take a drink. Or I just say to people, no, thank you, I'll buy my own drink. I'll have a drink with
Exactly.
you, but I will buy my own drink.
if you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, or
Alright.
even if I was single.
Or you don't wanna do
I don't-
nothing.
Yeah, I'd just rather buy my own drink. There's spiking and all sorts around. I'd just rather,
Right.
rather buy
So
my own drink.
who should have had that conversation? Should she have put it up
Exactly,
and be
yeah.
like,
She
okay, you're
should've.
inviting me out, but I'm just want to let you know you're flying me out.
I mean,
We're
if
not going to
he's,
do anything.
if he's doing all this, I don't know if she's an escort, what her profession would have been. If she just does OnlyFans, then she needs to specify that she doesn't offer
No,
that
what if she's a
service.
normal person, just a normal girl?
Just
That
a
they just
normal girl.
chatting
Yeah,
each
should
other
she
up
have,
online.
should she have
yeah.
said, "Oh, you're flying me out, but just want to let you know nothing's happening," or should he have stated his intentions? Like,
think he should.
A
or
bit
is
of
it
both.
50-50?
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a 50-50 thing.
Yeah.
Again, it's a
Okay.
conversation. If you're prepared to get on a plane and fly across the country to go and see a
For
man,
what?
then
Yeah, for
yeah,
what?
for
should-
what are you
You
expecting?
should know men out
Yeah.
here
He
how
obviously
we
wants
are.
to get to know you, so you're.
But apart from that, the dude is, you're spending all that money. So I agree with that, a bit of both. You're spending
then-
all that money
Yeah.
and you don't want. I know. I need the guarantees.
It's
I'm
not-
flying
yeah,
you
it's
in.
not
I
one
need
person-
guarantees.
It's not one person's.
But
Yeah, I
then
agree with
also,
that.
I would also say in that situation, him filming her getting.
Oh, yeah, that's dumb.
bang
That
out of
was
order.
No, that's
mad.
dumb. That's
Yeah,
dumb.
That makes him look like
Weak.
He's
Desperate, yeah.
throwing a wobbly because she's not
Yeah.
put out. Okay, well, what if
So
I
what?
said no to you? So what are you gonna do? You're gonna
You're gonna
you
try
know?
and rape
He
me
proper
or
tried to
force
kick
me.
Yeah,
her
you know
out
what I
and
mean. That's
everything.
that's the vibe that I would get from him if that's how he behaved.
100%. No, because even in the comments, like people were slewing him.
Yeah, he's
because it's
waste
a
for that.
weak move to do. You
I don't
took
think you
the
should
L.
ever
take the L.
expect it. You should never expect it if you haven't discussed it. So.
film.
So
All
you
right,
say
so
you
she's
think him
open
kicking
like
her
it.
out is wrong?
Yeah, it was wrong to kick her out, bro.
Yeah, but
She's
Look.
a vulnerable woman. You
Yeah,
flew her
no,
out
no,
there.
that's
Make
fine.
sure she gets home.
yeah,
At
that's
least.
100%. Yeah, but obviously, if
I'm
you're
so
going to
scared.
do
I'm
certain
scared to
things,
open it.
you should have your own money as well. Do you know what I mean? If someone tells me to get out their car, get out their house, yeah,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Get out, no?
I get out. But
Exactly.
it's
So
still
you
not.
should
Yeah.
come correct as well.
Who?
Or I don't know if
Who
I'm
should
making
come
correct.
correct?
No, I'm saying obviously
You're saying
when
the
they
lady
were
should
telling
have
her
had
to get out,
feed her own
she
money.
should have just left.
Yeah, if she can't afford to get herself safe, then they
Yeah.
say that. Yeah.
You have to respect yourself.
Mum,
Fly me out.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, so yeah, this is a gift from us.
Thank
What's the most expensive gift you ever had?
I buy my own shit.
Come on.
Yeah, because I remember you said earlier on that
No one buys
no
you
one
gifts.
don't really buy you stuff.
I always go like OTT. I've been bought nice things. I got a nice Gucci bracelet.
Ooh.
Isn't this a Cartier? You look like you're wearing Cartier.
Oh, that's fake. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
I like she is straightforward.
Wow.
I like
I was
you. Like she
like
don't
that.
play no
That
games.
is not real.
Like that is not
I cannot be trusted
real.
with nice stuff. I'm
you
not
might
very
just
good
lose
at
it.
it. Yeah, I just lose stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, no one's really bought me anything like crazy expensive.
wow,
I buy
that's
my own
sad.
stuff.
I don't even know
like
what we
buying my own
bought
stuff.
you. I hope it's.
I know.
I hope
Let's
it's
hope
great.
it's
Are
yeah.
you ready? Ooh,
Ooh, I like the blue Tiffany. What's a
boy!
Tiffany? Are you got a
It's a-
Tiffany?
This is not Tiffany
Oh,
blue.
sorry.
Oh, this is actually.
Oh my
dope.
god! Oh, are you trying to get me drunk?
And you see, look,
Ah,
yeah, they
please.
can't, they
Oh
can't
my
even give us
God.
money for a haircut.
But
Okay.
we're buying gifts like this. This is
They
dope.
can't-
Management
I'm
is
real.
alcohol.
I'm not going to promote the alcohol,
Listen.
but I've got some alcohol,
Yeah.
some sweeties,
Look.
the ASA After Dark game,
Come on.
Uh-huh.
and the extended version.
Yeah.
So
Look
you
at
can
that.
play with your partner and maybe other partners.
And these are literally
this
these
is
are my
a
favourite
serious
biscuits.
bag.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
we knew. We
Oh
did
my
our research.
God.
Look at that.
This is a serious
Listen,
goodie bag, you know.
listen.
I'm
Management
so
loves
happy.
you because
Yeah.
they went all out for
They
you.
went all out for you. So
Oh my god, I'm gonna get so
Good on
drunk. I'm
yourselves,
gonna get
guys.
so
Good on
drunk.
yourselves.
Thank you for coming on.
No, thank you for having me. Honestly, this is the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Oh, is that a pun?
No, that's all right. You can cry. You can cry. You
This
can
is
cry.
the-
It's okay.
It's a
Sweetest
serious.
thing. Before you go,
that.
last question. What is the
guys.
maddest DM you've ever received or
Oh my
request?
god, I
from your
get so
OnlyFans?
many. I get so many.
That's not the last question. I've
Did
got
you
one
s-
question.
Did you see my story? Okay, this is a crazy one that I've had recently. I had to cover myself in 24 litres of green slime.
What?
Like your Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've got
right.
pictures,
Yeah,
got
must
videos,
have like
look.
Nickelodeon.
I laid down
Laugh
in the shower
out loud.
like this.
What, naked? Did you have to do
No,
it naked?
imagine this, right? I was in an Arsenal shirt.
Is
Who
he a Man
made you
United
do that?
supporter?
Exactly.
A man.
Is he an Arsenal supporter or Man United
I don't
supporter?
think so. I don't know.
How dare he?
I don't
Oh,
think he
innit?
even likes
Imagine
football.
that.
I think he just.
He just said, wear an Arsenal
He
shirt.
just
Hope
likes
he's a
girls in
Chelsea
football
supporter,
shirts.
man.
Ah.
So what, you had to film yourself in green slime in an Arsenal shirt?
And that got him off.
And that did it for him?
Buckets of slime, literally 7 minutes of me pouring slime over my head and then rolling around in it, rubbing it on my arms and my legs. Had shorts on. It was like no nudity whatsoever. And I got like 200
Men
quid
are
for it.
just weird
That is
species.
And I've had to
crazy.
pie
Do you mind-
myself in the face with shaving foam on paper plates. My mum did it. She did it for me. I had to be in
Same
a bikini.
guy or different request?
Different guy. And I had to do like shocked faces, like with all this shaving foam up my
I mean, you
nostrils.
are animated, so...
I
it
am,
does
really,
work,
I am,
yeah.
aren't I?
Crazy.
So,
I
are
need
you
to top
allowed
up my
tell us-
Botox.
I don't want to... Botox? You got Botox?
Not now, it's worn off. Look, my
You
eyebrows.
said it's worn off.
He said you're animated. If I had Botox, I would not be.
Sorry, are you allowed to tell us the price range of what...
Oh, there's loads of
These-
stuff.
these-
So I have a big foot fetish following.
Okay.
I got pretty feet.
Okay.
And I will say that with chest. And I get a lot of foot requests. I've had somebody ask me to rub my feet on a balloon.
And how much did they pay you for that?
Or at
Those
least-
can
or
just to do that.
ballpark.
Like, what would you want for that? I would do that for a tenner.
I
But
would
these
do that
people
for-
pay like over £100 for stuff like that.
What about the gooey one?
That was just over 200, and he bought the slime and the buckets.
Do you think my feet can work on OnlyFans?
Oh, no. Relax.
Should we have that conversation
No,
privately?
no.
'Cause
Yeah.
You,
No.
might be- you can be my foot manager.
You could be honestly. There's such a huge market for it. You don't even have to show your face. They just like wrinkly
very
soles and like
desperate,
pretty
you know.
smooth feet and like toes. It's just
Yeah, but your feet are not
But
smooth.
my feet, I used to walk barefoot in Kampala, the streets of Kampala. You know, like
In Uganda.
with the
maybe get a pedicure first.
pedicure first.
Then you're all good to go.
So that's the weirdest one, yeah, the slime.
But I think that's even the weirdest. I've had some crazy ones.
We've literally got like 2 minutes. Any crazier than the slime?
Off the top of my head, I think slime's probably the worst one. Not the
That
worst.
does
Oh,
sound
so a balloon fetish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy called me on telly. He was blowing up balloons on the other end of the phone. I was like, what kind of balloons? Foil? Are they see-through? What colour are they? What are they round? Like all these questions about balloons. Honestly, it was so
Right.
strange. He was hitting them and trying to get them to hit a drawing pin on the other side of the room that was turned up,
Yeah.
pointy side up.
Right.
So he'd hit the balloon and he'd wait for it to pop. That was
Okay.
his fetish. And then he would use the latex to finish himself off.
So what would he want you to do? Just
Yeah,
narrate
just
the story.
listen. And when I tell you, I was so excited for that balloon to pop. I was like waiting for it to go bang. And he's like, oh no, I missed that one. I was like, do you want to do it again? I'm really excited. Get another balloon. So and you hear it go as it goes over the other side of the room, and then it was bang. And I was like,
Man, every day God just wonders
it's-
why
do you
he
know what?
made us the dominant
But-
species. Apparently, I feel like women running the world. I feel the world would be a better place.
But you know what? I'm fetish friendly. Like I welcome all
Any
fetishes.
fetish.
Yeah, people.
Even pajama
people,
fetishes.
Yeah, people want you to like feed yourself.
I love that one. I was sick. He came back round and got you round the head.
I'm not laughing.
She's dying inside.
She is. I feel like you're holding it. Definitely holding it. But no, Uzi, we accept all fetishes.
It's okay.
Yeah,
it's
no,
okay.
fetishes are
You're
whatever.
just
Like
a desperate individual. Man.
This is a safe space. It's
Very
fine.
desperate.
Uzi, do you have any fetishes?
Which is fetish for what?
feet.
For something.
Yeah.
No, not feet.
Earlobes.
No, but what do you
people,
want?
people like armpits, belly buttons.
Nah, man.
But I like
I
kissing
said,
earlobes.
I said what I like, man.
What?
I like oiled up.
Bunda.
No, so you like
No,
to
no.
oil up
A lot
bunda.
of oil.
Boobies.
Everywhere.
No,
Everywhere.
oil all over them.
Everywhere.
So I can
all
finish-
over them.
I can
all
finish,
over
I
them.
can finish 1 liter of
Oil.
Just stand there,
It's
just
so
pour oil on
dangerous.
yourself.
I've done that before,
Oh,
right?
I
I nearly
love
killed
it.
myself in the shower. I nearly fell
Yeah,
over.
you
Oh, yeah,
can-
slip
so
to this-
No,
dangerous.
not there, but I just
I had handprints
said,
all over the wall
"Oh,
trying to save myself.
Such
honestly.
a uncle.
if I speak, I'm in
Such an
trouble.
uncle.
Or
Oh.
DT, do you have a fetish?
Yeah, nipples.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's a minor, man. That's
To me, that was
really
big.
sick.
Because the first person to do it to me, I never realized. It caught me off guard.
He caught you off
I was
guard.
like, hey, I thought only women like that.
He-
But I'm also overjoying.
He felt good. He
I'm
felt
also,
good.
yeah, it really felt
You
good.
find yours, you find yourself escorting your Baby, come here.
I said to God,
They want to kiss you, bring it.
Great, Uzi.
That's your face.
Uzi. You have to pretend you're not enjoying, but deep down you're like, yeah, baby.
What do you mean? Why are you pretending?
Because at first I'm a bit like,
I held the head there.
She just
like,
went
You
on
like
security.
your
I'm
nipples
a
being
real
played with.
man.
Yeah.
Okay. I
listen,
hate it.
she just
Oh, really?
she just bit it like,
Yeah,
I was like, yeah.
How does it
You
go?
bites.
Wait, you don't like it?
No, it doesn't do anything for me.
Oh.
Because I've had a boob job, so I've got like hypersensitive nipples. So if someone bit my nipple, they're getting a straight punch to the toe.
Oh, fair enough.
No, it's very
That's
lovely.
crazy.
I've always wondered, this is a stupid question. I know we're supposed to wrap up. We've actually gone over, but I hope you don't mind me asking.
You made me
See,
forget
when
my
you-
question, but go on.
When you've had a boob job, can you still breastfeed?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Ah.
So it won't pop or anything. I know that sounds
You
dumb.
can drive over an implant with a car and it won't burst.
Okay.
What?
They're very robust.
Oh, wow.
I just wanted to
It takes
check
a lot to burst an implant.
Wow.
You don't remember your question?
No, I can't remember. It's a very important question. So it's all right. You was over asking.
We'll save it for part 2.
Yeah, there you go. I
Yes,
lied.
part 2, you're coming
So
back.
where's part 2? Are we coming
I
over?
expect
Or
a
you're
better
coming?
box next time.
Ooh,
I'm
oh.
joking. I'm kidding. No, this is perfect.
Take notes, guys.
Well, you said you buy good gifts.
No
we
more
expect
presents. I'll
gifts
bring
next
you
time.
presents next
Yes,
time.
Hey.
nice presents. No sex
Nipple
presents.
clamp. Oh.
I'm joking. You know what?
Emily, just bring me and baby oil.
Okay. Okay.
use it.
I
Right.
think that'd be dope.
Noted.
Bring us sex toys. Get us into the whole thing.
I have one in my bag actually.
Oh,
I've got 2 in my bag.
Oh,
do you want
wow.
to show them before we go?
We'll do show and tell quick. Could you?
Do you want to show and
Pass my
tell?
bag,
Show and
please.
tell?
Quickly.
Ooh. Yeah.
Don't
Here
worry,
you
it's
are.
fake.
Oh, I was gonna
Look
say
at
that's
advertise-
a nice.
I know. I was
a
like,
nice
I was
bag.
like, ooh.
It's even in its own velvet bag.
Ooh.
Wow.
Did you bring this specifically for the pod, or
you
you
just have
thought
it
you
just
carry
in
it?
case?
I
You
just
carry
carry
it
it in
around.
case I get horny on the train.
Wow, look
joking.
at that! And just going to
I'm
them train with the toilets. The train with the
It
toilets.
was out of order as well. How rude. Are you ready, guys? So this is one of my this is one of my favourite toys.
What is that?
What does
It's
that
a
one?
glass dildo. It's smooth,
Why's it got bare bubbles?
Well,
Yeah.
bubbles, yeah.
ribbed for my pleasure.
Oh. It looks like a sperm.
Honestly, highly recommend. Try one of these. Obviously, men aren't gonna like, but they might like it. But yeah,
Why would
it's my
it-
favourite
with the
toy.
part, mhm.
One of my favourite toys. And then I bought this little one because this is great to fit in your purse if you.
What does that one?
So that's a liquor. It's got dust on it. That's how much it's
No
been
way.
used.
So was that tongue inside?
Yeah.
Hey, you put
Wow.
it in your clitoris.
And it just moves the.
Yeah,
No
I don't
way.
know.
Hey.
Hey.
It goes faster. You can make it go faster.
No way.
Oh my god.
And then it's got a sucker on the side.
a sucker.
Like-
Oh, to
Clit
suck the
sucker.
clit.
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys are enjoying. So this one will enter, and then this one will suck, over suck. This
Yeah.
one will
Double
enter.
trouble.
And then I heard, do you have that one as well? You know, women, you know what they do now? They've
I
changed the
have to use
game on
both.
us, you know. There's the ones where they actually wear. You just wear it.
and the guy
normal.
has the remote.
And then they have
Yeah.
not the guy, they have the remote.
Oh, they
Yeah,
have the
my partner
remote.
bought me one for my birthday.
And then
That
anytime
one,
you feel
that
like
one
you
is
just be out.
very. I might invest in that.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
one,
the-
innit?
I even heard of the rose.
Yeah,
It's a
rose. 100% get rose.
They like the
Wow.
rose. It's a rose. It's a flower, but
So,
the flowers.
are
the
you
flower.
guys, you're all subscribing now for your future
only
partners?
fans or what do you mean?
Sometimes
No,
no,
to all these
no, we
equipments.
invest in that one because sometimes this area starts
The
to
tongue,
go
it starts
on,
to hurt you.
Constantly.
By the way, he's got a point.
You can pretend. Just
You
switch
cannot
it up.
use it.
Just
What do you
slide
do?
it in.
Aha.
Then you can like,
So what you do? You share the shift.
So
You
what
do
we
one
can do,
shift.
you can do. So what you can do, you say to her,
You
yeah,
play
baby,
tag team.
Baby, use this one while I go on peace quickly.
I'm coming back.
Yeah,
I'm coming back.
So by the time she come back, you are ready. You know?
I got it. I remember the question now. So last question. What's your tip to the people out there for Valentine's Day?
ooh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I keep hitting
What do you
the
think
mic.
people should be getting up to this Valentine's Day? What do you think?
Don't
To
put
spice up the
pajamas.
mood.
Do you
Yeah,
know
to
what?
spice it up. Yeah.
And by the way, let it be affordable because cost of living, people are struggling.
Exactly.
Mine is
Bear
like
in
the
mind,
most
this
affordable
advice,
thing in the world.
before
Okay,
you say
go
it, this advice could save people's relationship.
Yeah, so my advice would be don't buy flowers, they're gonna die. Okay? As Miley Cyrus has just
Let me
said,
take notes.
I can buy myself flowers.
Right,
Okay?
right.
I can buy them any day.
Don't
They're not
buy
special anymore.
Okay.
Random flowers on a random day, perfect. Not on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Don't buy her a teddy bear, they
No
suck.
teddy. No.
It's
teddy.
What
Valentine's
about
Day.
chocolate?
I'm cancelling everything on my
it's
list.
just-
What's this?
Well, what we
Do
buy?
you know what? These are things that are just rubbed in your face because it's
Okay.
a big. It's like Christmas. It's shoved in your face. Spend money, get everything, this, that, and the other, and it's one big. Oh my god! Look what my boyfriend got me on Valentine's Day. No. Do you know what I want on Valentine's Day?
What do you want?
A bubble bath with my man, a bottle of wine, some good music,
Massage.
and skin. Just skin. Like take time, learn each
Especially
other's
with the
bodies.
excess oil.
Have a massage. Have some good food. Take time for each other.
I love that.
Because gifts aren't going to give you a massage. Well,
They're
that one
not.
will.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what song are we playing?
Take
What
time.
song?
Oh, yeah.
We listen to loads of random stuff. I like R&B, so
Ooh.
Any go-to
Two
song?
90s.
Chris Brown.
Ooh.
Take you down.
I'm seeing him twice.
Oh,
I
you're
got
going?
2 lots of tickets. Sorry to be sweary then. 2 lots.
We'll
of
talk.
tickets.
We'll talk offset. I can upgrade
Offset.
you.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what I mean?
I'm an
We'll talk
R&B
offset.
girl.
Okay, cool.
But I listen to anything.
Dope.
Okay. Well, thank you
Anything
so much
sexy.
for coming on.
Thank you for
You've
having
been
me.
so great, like the way you've spoken about, your career and stuff like that, and
So
giving
open.
advice and
So
being open
open.
about
No,
it.
no, it was dope.
I'm an open book.
Is there any last word you want to say, and then plug your
Where people can
your
find
social-
you.
I'll be back. No.
I'll be back.
You can find me on OnlyFans. EmilieRae.com.
Men are over.
EmilieRae.
We'll put it in the description for you
.com.
men. that
You'd
want.
be there
you.
for you.
No, but also, it's worth just noting the whole Turkey Syria thing. I don't know when this is coming out.
Oh,
all,
yeah.
all my subscriptions at the moment, I'm going to be donating.
Oh, guys, come on, please support.
I think we
Come
should
on, guys.
subscribe because it will go
Just
to Turkey.
I like
We-
your.
But yeah,
I like your idea. I like that. We
Also,
would.
I always give back. It's
No,
important
but
to
for
give
real,
back.
man, what's going on in Turkey is serious, man. I'll
Bad,
spend
innit?
our thoughts and
heartbreaking.
Syria actually. We send our thoughts and love to those
Love
people
to them,
that
yeah,
impacted.
yeah.
Sorry for everyone.
We
that's
do what
made
we
it
can over here and, do our bit.
Facts.
Yeah. Is that your
Facts.
Insta as well, Emilie Rae?
Emilie Rae, yeah. You
Yeah.
can find me in the comments,
Everywhere.
the TikTok, everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm
Dope.
everywhere.
So man, follow Emilie
Like
Rae.
herpes.
For you ladies that might want to, mercy Lord,
I'll be everywhere.
Oh
might
God.
want to get into OnlyFans, just know that there are trials and tribulations. It's not straightforward, especially when it comes to mental health. So make sure that what was it?
prepared.
GDPR agent.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
GDPR agent.
agent.
GDPR
You said
agent.
that so quickly.
Sorry.
GDPR.
GDPR 8. There's so many factors that you got to go into. So make sure you do your research before getting into it. But thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having
We
me.
have been In My Opinion podcast. Thank you everyone for following. Please share, like, subscribe, comment, everything. We're everywhere. Peace.
And on
Peace.
that note, we end on.
Waste, man. Yes, it's your boy DT, and this is the IMO podcast. We are here live at the London Podcast Studio. Use code IMO20 to get 20% off. Peace.
Amaka, Andrea, and Obi, they're steady working, so we balling like Kobe.